When her message came through, I was sitting in the car outside the apartment, the one I used to pay for. I changed all the locks. You don't have a home anymore. Let's see how brave you are now, haha. The laugh at the end wasn't casual. It was her signature, the same mocking tone she used in boardrooms when she wanted to remind people who was in control. I didn't reply. I just stared at the screen until the glow dimmed. 2 days later, their lawyer emailed, "We have a problem. Call immediately." That was the moment she realized I hadn't come begging. We met 8 years ago. She was already building her empire, already halfway up the ladder of a company she would later own. I was the quiet one, the writer who preferred shadows to spotlights. She said she loved that about me, that I made her world feel calm. But calm doesn't feed ambition, it only threatens it. When she made CEO, I watched her morph. Her words became rehearsed, her eyes colder. She started talking about her success, her house, her life. Our marriage turned into a business, except I wasn't on the board anymore. The signs came quietly at first. Late nights at strategy meetings, her perfume changing, the subtle deletion of texts. I knew, of course. You can feel infidelity before you see it. It's in the silence between sentences. Then came the proof. An accidental message meant for someone else. "I miss your hands on me." She tried to delete it before I saw it. Too late. I stared at it for a long time. My pulse didn't rise, my breath didn't change. Rage doesn't serve you when you're being hunted by a predator. Stillness does. So I played along, ate dinner with her, kissed her cheek, asked about her meetings. She thought she was fooling me. I let her believe it. That belief was my first weapon. I started collecting things, emails, bank statements, investment documents she'd signed in my name to dodge taxes. She had used me as her financial shadow, letting me carry the legal risks while she shined. Her arrogance was my opportunity. Quietly, I met with her company's compliance officer, a man who owed me a favor. I gave him what he needed to open an internal review. Then I moved my own funds, sold shares, cashed out before the audit froze accounts. I filed for divorce the morning before her lock change text arrived. She hadn't seen the papers yet. Timing is everything. When she told me I had no home anymore, I almost smiled. She'd locked me out of a house that was already listed under my name, the one her lawyer had missed during asset disclosures. She thought she was humiliating me. In truth, she was handing me the stage. 2 days later, I received the email from her lawyer. "We have a problem." I didn't call. I let her call me. Her voice cracked for the first time in years. "What did you do?" she asked. I could hear the panic under her polished tone. The investigation had frozen her accounts. Her board was demanding answers. Her clean image now under scrutiny. "I just told the truth," I said. "You'll ruin everything." "No," I said quietly. "You did." I hung up. A week later, I met her face to face in a lawyer's office. She looked smaller somehow, not in size, but in presence. Her hair wasn't perfect. Her confidence had slipped. "You think this will make you feel better?" she whispered. I leaned forward. "It's not about feeling better. It's about balance." The lawyer cleared his throat, announcing the division of assets. My house, my accounts, her company shares, half frozen pending investigation. She couldn't even sign the final papers without shaking. I watched her fingers tremble as she wrote her name. The same hands that had texted another man. That's when I finally smiled. That night I went back to my house. The key turned smoothly, the same lock she'd claimed to change. I'd had the locksmith replace it the morning after she left, before she ever texted me. She'd locked herself out of her own illusion. I poured a drink and sat by the window. The city outside hummed, unaware of what had unfolded between two people who once promised forever. I wasn't happy. Happiness isn't the goal. But I was free. And when freedom comes wrapped in silence, when your enemy destroys themselves using the weapon they built for you, that's peace. She sent me one final text later that night. "You planned this, didn't you?" I stared at the message for a long moment, then typed back, "You taught me strategy." Then I turned off my phone, locked the door, and let the city sleep.